I'm stuck on band 5. I open my mouth, but the words don't come out. I want to speak fluently, but I just don't know how. But IELTS tell you exactly how to go from a band 5 to a band 7. And today we'll do even better than that. We'll show you exactly the kind of words the examiners want to hear to give you a band 6, a band 7, or even higher than that. Also, we'll be giving someone an electric shock. But more about that later. Hi friends, I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Gabby.
And we're here live reporting from France to give you some discourse markers to help you in your IELTS speaking today.
Ooh, discourse markers!
Wow, so fun. Who thought Saturdays could be so fun? What are discourse markers?
Discourse markers are words that help you organise what you say, and they indicate to the listener things like they signpost what you're going to say next.
So they're kind of like they're helpful to the listener to understand what you're going to say next. And
sometimes they don't indicate anything. Sometimes it's a word that you can say when you're kind of thinking, just to buy yourself some time.
And these are natural things that people say in normal conversation as well. So if you listen to any native speakers talking, they will use some of these as they speak. So what are some of the discourse markers that we're going to be learning today? Let's say one each.
Okay.
We've got, if you ask me.
Well,
I guess.
It seems to me that.
I suppose.
To be honest.
For me.
Actually.
I'd say that. So challenge time. Last time you beat me. And the time before that, you beat me.
Yes.
And I had to drink 2 disgusting drinks. We need a different challenge this week. What can we do?
So I was thinking about how much you hate electricity. Matt gets very worried about plugging things in.
Yeah, I'm not scared of many things, but electricity freaks me out.
When we go on our walk today, if we see an electric fence keeping the animals in, then one of us will have to touch it.
So we're going to electrocute ourselves for the good of IELTS speaking.
That's right.
I really don't want to lose this challenge thing.
Best remember your discourse markers.
Okay, but you did agree to my challenge last week, so let's say it's a deal. Okay, so to win this challenge, you have to use all these discourse markers today when we ask some questions.
All of them?
Well, okay, maybe not all of them. Let's say a flexible range, because IELTS says itself, you need to use discourse markers because to get a level 5, a IELTS band 5, you need to use some discourse markers. To get a IELTS band 6, you need to use a range of discourse markers, which means a lot of different ones. But to get a band 7 or above, the highest levels, you need to use a range of discourse markers flexibly. And that means to use them in the right places.
Okay, can I put them a bit closer?
Well, you can't cheat with them.
Just so I can remember them.
Okay, so Gabrielle, we're going to talk about mornings.
Okay.
And Gabby, you haven't seen these questions before,
No.
right? So the idea is for Gabby to answer them naturally and to give you some vocabulary ideas and hopefully use some discourse markers or get electrocuted. So how are you feeling?
I'm okay, but it's quite a lot of pressure, isn't there, not to be electrocuted and to have to say all these discourse markers.
Now we know how IELTS students feel when they have to go do their IELTS exams.
Yeah.
So we feel a bit of nervousness. Me, definitely. Okay. Do you like to get up early?
Well, the short answer is no. No, I'm not a morning person. I like staying up at night quite late. I often don't go to bed till after midnight, so I find getting up really difficult sometimes. But coffee helps me.
And cakes?
Yes.
Yeah, so Italian of you. What is your morning routine?
Oh, okay. Well, generally I wake up and then usually I read for about half an hour to 45 minutes.
I'm quite jealous of seeing you do that in the morning.
Then I do some yoga for about half an hour, and then I get dressed and I start working, and I will work for maybe 2 hours until I have my morning coffee. So I usually have a coffee at about 10 o'clock, and that's my routine, Monday to Friday.
Okay, good. And do you like the morning or the evening?
Well, I think I've already answered that, but I'd say that I prefer the evening time. Yeah, and also I love like sunset time, and it just feels like when the sun goes down and the world just gets a bit quieter. I really like that time of day.
That's right. You are a bit of a night owl, really.
Yeah.
Is breakfast important to you?
For me, it's quite important to have breakfast. Yeah, I feel like breakfast always gives you a bit of a boost. But saying that, I'm not one of those people who has to get up and eat breakfast immediately. Like you.
Yeah,
I like to wait a little while before breakfast. But there's a saying in English that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And I suppose it's meant to set your body up, wake up, wake you up for the day.
But then you kind of have breakfast at lunchtime, and you have weird times, don't you?
Yeah, sometimes I do that.
Okay, next topic. This is part 1 questions. By the way, these part 1 questions will be used until April 2023. So there's about 50 that come up from time to time. Okay. Ready? Let's talk about singing.
Singing, okay.
Something you're very good at.
No.
Do you often sing?
Well, not that often, but I do like singing. Unfortunately, I'm just not very good at it at all.
Me too. Me too. And when do you like to sing?
I like to sing when I'm feeling really relaxed, maybe if I'm cooking, or actually I'm never that relaxed when I'm cooking, but
But you did make these very nice bagel tarts last night. You were very relaxed until you burnt all the nuts on top.
And I quite like singing. I was going to say in the shower, but I don't. That's a bit of a cliche.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't sing in the shower. Basically, I like singing.
No, carry on. It's good.
Well, I play the guitar a little bit, and I like to try and sing when I play the guitar.
Wonderful.
Or if there's like some friends over and we're having karaoke and it's nice and relaxed.
Yeah, you're really brave when singing around other people. I'm really shy.
No, I don't know why, because I'm terrible at singing.
Okay, what kinds of music do you like to sing?
Do I like to sing? It's funny, I always kind of go back to the songs that I listened to when I was probably a teenager. They're the ones, that I sat looking at the lyrics and trying to learn the lyrics, or I listened to them so many times that the lyrics went in my head. And those songs, I guess, are more rock songs.
Brilliant. And is it difficult to sing well?
It's very difficult for me. Yes, I think some people are born with the talent of being able to sing quite well. But I'm not one of those people.
And the last question you might like then, do you want to be a singer?
With the voice I have, I don't want to be a singer, but I think it would be lovely to have a beautiful voice and to live your life earning your money singing. How wonderful would that be, to just express yourself and earn lots of money for it?
Well done. Okay, thanks very much. We finished part 1 questions. So, Gabrielle, do you think you used any of those discourse markers?
No, I think all I could hear myself saying was for me, for me, for me.
You also used the I think quite a lot, which wasn't in there, but it is a discourse marker. But it's also something that we kind of tell students not to use so much. If you found some of this useful today, please do click subscribe. Did Gabby use enough discourse markers? What do you think? And who will get the electric shock? Find out in the next video.